Well, it seems the parole hearing for Oscar Pistorius should never have gone ahead to begin with. What we understand now is that the clarification order from the Supreme Court of Appeal indicating that Pistorius had not yet completed the minimum detention period was sent to the Department of Correctional Services on March the 28th, but it's unclear when the parole board received it. Was it failure then to communicate timeously to avoid all of this then? Because somewhat, this information you say you received on the 28th
and only made available to us today.
So somewhere along the line, the communication certainly could have arrived earlier to avoid, the victim's family, Mr. Nxumalo, from going through this kind of pain.
I think it's something that one can always just say, when was it issued and when was it delivered to us? I think technically, and I wouldn't want to go around circles around that, because what matters is that we've got a clarification order and the parole board has made its decision based on it.
At least one legal expert says it's bizarre that the information was seemingly not communicated timeously.
It's quite bizarre that the parole hearing proceeded today, given the fact that Pistorius has not met the minimum requirement to bring the application. In other words, he has not served enough of his prison sentence to become eligible for parole. Certainly a big setback, I think, for him, but for all parties involved, as there was a certain level of finalisation expected from today.
The Steenkamp family has, however, welcomed the decision to deny their daughter's killer parole.
June was with me when I received the call. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to reach Barry, and the press already had hold of the story.
Earlier, before entering the parole hearing, June Steenkamp was clear that the family believed Oscar Pistorius was not remorseful and should not be set free. How is it for you as a family?
It's going to be very hard to be in the same room as him.
And of course you'll be opposing any parole that you as a family believe that you've not healed.
Story. I don't believe his story. I don't.
And how is Barry doing? We know he's not here today.
Well, he can't walk anymore, and he's turning 80 now. So, he's very stressed about this.
Pistorius will now only be considered for parole in August 2024. Criselda Lewis, SABC News in Atteridgeville.